I am packing my things to leave this house, and I don't have a house yet. I just know I'm moving to Diani. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. All I know is I'm leaving. To where? Nijumi. Oh no. I thought we could just catch up because things have not been going as expected. Today's the 1st of December. I still don't have a house. I've been hopeful. I thought by the weekend I was gonna get some good news. I still haven't received any good news, and I was messaging the guy who's helping me with this process. His name is Juma, and I was messaging him this morning, and I was like, I'm freaking out a bit, and he's like, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. And I'm like, is it? Is it gonna be okay? And that's not the only problem I'm dealing with right now, because also moving cross county, especially as far as I'm going, is not gonna be easy. Am I trusting that the universe is going to take care of it for me? Yes, I'm trusting that the universe is going to do something about it, because I've been talking and I've been doing the things, and I'm really manifesting getting out of this place, and yeah, it's going to happen in the way that it needs to happen for me. On top of that, so like I don't have a house, but it's the 1st of December. I give my notice back in September that I was going to be out of this house. End of November, guys. What are we doing? Can we not do that? Ziggy, why are you being a Ziggy? Ziggy, why are you being a Ziggy? It's okay, Ginger. We're not going to start a fight. We're civilized. Catties. Yeah, anyway, I went house hunting and I had a really good time. The thing is, it's not that I didn't find a house. I found more than one house. But when I reached out to the owners of said houses, there were 2 really good potential houses, and I just missed out on them. They had just been given away, and that's when I was just like, yo, okay, now what's happening? However, I am also trusting that I'm going to find a house, given the fact that I was able to see about 6 houses in one day, and they keep telling me it is high season right now, so it's a lot harder for me to find a house. And the best time to find a house would be in Feb or March. And I'm telling myself, it's okay if I don't actually find the house. I have a plan B. And my plan B is like, if I don't find the house, I'm going to find a house. And I'm going to move into that house, because also it's going to be easier for me to move within the space when I'm already in it. And I can give myself time to actually now find the house to move into. Because I wait for all the tourists and all the people to go back to wherever, and for landlords to become desperate, and then suddenly there's going to be a bunch of houses that are going to be open, and then it's going to be like, oh my god, too many houses and no one to rent them, and then I'll just swoop in and be like, I'm here, I'm looking for a spot, and then I'll have the best of the pick. So I'm not super worried, to be honest. For some reason I am not. We, in this video, we are leaving Nairobi. Come what may, we will be leaving Nairobi. So far, not so good, okay? But we have technically 9 days to be out of here. So I have until Monday. Today is Monday. I have 1 week. I have exactly 1 week to figure my shit out. The biggest logistical nightmare I currently have, other than the fact that I don't have a house, is I need to figure out how I'm also going to get the cats down there, because I'm not leaving them behind. They're my babies. That's where we are. I want to make dinner. Ziggy, Shoni, why are you like this? Who raised you, man? Who raised you? Aye. Ziggy, I don't know why you're like this, and I don't appreciate it. I really do not. I don't, man. Yeah, so Ziggy's being a nuisance. What's new? Nothing in that regard, of course. Oh, there's a time Ziggy got sick. Yo, he was sick. He was not talking. Oh, no, look at you. This is what you should be doing with your time. Watching your food so that it doesn't boil and spill over. Now who's gonna clean that? Good morning. I am excited because I got some good news. I received some good news yesterday from Juma. Guess who found a house? Juma got us a house. Oh my lord, I am super freaking excited. And it is way below budget. Okay, not way below. So it's not the house, it's a house. It's like a really nice quiet spot. It's in a shared compound of 3 houses, which is really good for security purposes. They have assured me that it's in a safe area and, it's nice and good. It's also just, I don't know, like that extra layer of protection is important, right? Just knowing that if something happens, there's like a couple of other people there. And also as I just familiarize myself with the space, that's also like a good thing. And then, so today's the 3rd of December. Technically I have 2 days to be out of here, but like I said, they didn't have a problem with me moving in like on the 10th, so they shouldn't have a problem with me moving out on the 10th either. So, there's that. We'll see what that looks like once this weekend starts to roll around. I know come the 5th I'll get some questions, but I'll just tell them, hey, I am moving out, but then I'll just tell them that the house that I got is only available from the 10th. But I'm super stoked, I'm super excited. I was not worried, I will not lie to you, I was actually not worried about finding a spot, but I was worried about that spot having to be an apartment, because I was like, I am not doing cat litter, guys. I am not doing cat litter. Yeah, so I am appreciative of the fact that, that also the house that we found is actually cheaper than the house I currently live in, which is quite fascinating. I did not expect that. I feel like now that house coming through, and now like me talking to Paul yesterday. Paul is the guy who moves me anytime I need to go anywhere. Is my trusty transport person, and I feel like it's becoming very, very real. I don't know, like even when I went house hunting, I don't know if it felt this real, but right now, like yesterday, it felt super real. Because today my friend Carol is going to go look at the house and confirm, because the only person who sent is Juma, who was helping me find a spot. So Carol will go. She knows what I like. She's gonna confirm that the space, because also she knows the area pretty well as well, because she lives down there. She's gonna confirm the other things, the safety thing, how close is it to the road, how hard is it to access certain things, like the beach, because one of the biggest reasons I'm moving is to be close to a beach. That's I'm gonna be living close to it. Like, okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know what to say right now. The excitement just got into my head. But yeah, so once Carol approves, then we take the house. From the video that I received, so far I've only seen a video and photos of the compound. From the video I received, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty decent. Small kitchen, not that much storage. It's a 2BR as well. It's not a huge house, but for me, I'm looking at it like it's a transition house. It's gonna help me transition from Nairobi to Diani. And then now, because actually in March, the other house that I thought I was settling for will be open as well, because those guys were getting the space for 3 months as they set up a hotel. That's what I was told. So if that one opens up, I can also take that if I don't find anything better. But I've been told that by the time now the low season comes around, there'll be too many houses and everyone will be begging me to take their house instead. So I'm like, you know what? That doesn't feel bad. I don't feel too bad about that, My foundation, my favorite foundation is back in stock. Finally, the Revlon foundation in mahogany, so this one, the color Stay. I love this foundation because I usually feel like I know it's my perfect match, because even here, like I've applied here, can you tell the difference? It's the perfect match. This and the Estee Lauder Deep Dark W71 or 71W, my perfect matches. I have never found other foundations that like match me that well. So it has been out of stock, like in all the stores for forever. Like no one had it. So finally, I found it last week, and I'm so excited that it's finally back in stock because, yeah. So once Carol approves and says we can do the thing, I can secure the house. I can like make a deposit, secure that house. Um, at least just like tell them hold it. I'm taking this one. So there's three houses. They're all empty. They're three. I was gonna say both. All three of them are empty. So I get to choose which of the three I want, and I wanted the one that was like closest to the gate because it's like completely alone, and then the other two are attached. So it's basically like a very similar space to this. I know one of the reasons I didn't like this place was because of that, but also I want a space that the cats can still go outside, which can happen there. And again, like I said, it's temporary. It's not like on a permanent basis. So it's just for a short period of time until what we, you know, our final destination opens up. And also, like I said, it's I figured it's gonna be easier for me to just like do the house hunting when I'm down there versus when I'm all the way up here. Because also like going down there, I can't be going like every so often just to look for a house. So yeah, I can just I can even be randomly minding my business, walking around and find a house. Very much possible. There we go. Okay, makeup is donezo. I look cutesy. I don't like this filter. This feel. I feel like my skin feels good and natural and doesn't look like too red. You see, this is why I love this foundation. Look at her. Okay, time for me to head out. I will see you later as I give you details on what Carol says. And I'm super excited now that today I have decided it's gonna be a good day for me to go buy bubble wrap, as well as put in an order for moving boxes because I gave away my other moving boxes, but it's a good thing because I know where to get them. So I'm just gonna put in an order for some moving boxes, and I'm gonna buy paper wrap. I usually get that in downtown since I'm gonna be down there, so I'm just gonna go pick up some bubble wrap so that I can start wrapping my things. I might want to get started on the packing at this point. Super excited. Oh my god. Look at her go. Oh. This is gonna be my energy for the rest of the day. This is gonna be the energy for the rest of the day. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bye. Finally, was able to make the order for my boxes, my packing boxes, right? Yeah, apparently their website was down. I tried to call them this morning using all their lines, all the numbers they have available, and I really struggled to reach them. So I ended up just like, I saw an email address, so I decided to just send an email, which I did. And then once I sent an email, they were very quick with it. FYI, if you're curious, every time I've moved and I've needed to buy moving boxes, I always get them from EAPI, East African Packaging Industries. They have really good prices. Their boxes are really nice. And also, if you're someone who's like in business and you need boxes for packaging, whatever, again, not sponsored, it's just that I've used them before. I like their stuff. Also, I'm curious if you're willing to help me with this. What do you think of the overall quality of the image? I'm testing something out. It's something new. It's something I've never used before. I've never done before. So I'm curious to know, like, I would like to know how does my skin look? Because one of the things that I struggle with is, like, with cameras and filming and everything is always the way our skin looks on these cameras. Sometimes it's, like, too red or too orange. And I feel like this is, like, a proper neutral. I feel like it kind of reflects what my skin naturally looks like. So it's like, I don't know, you let me know. I have not started packing, if I'm being honest. I have not packed anything. If anything, I think the house is like a little messy. I don't want to move back in. But now that the boxes are ready, my sister's gonna help me on Sunday with the packing. So I'm not gonna be doing it by myself. So that's gonna be okay. And then what else? What else? What else? Uh, yeah. Oh yes, I spoke to Paul. But I need to talk to him one more time. And Carol didn't manage to go yesterday. Yo, let me tell you, there's a lot happening. She didn't manage to go check out the spot yesterday, so she was going today instead. Because Juma, oh my lord, I'm gonna place you down a little bit. This is a terrible angle. But it's because I need to do something. Juma had gone to Mombasa, so they weren't able to go see the spot, which is funny because the day before when Juma went, Carol was in Mombasa. So she was planning to go see the spot today, so I'm gonna follow up with her. And I think at this point, even if I don't get like the whatever, I'll just have to take the house and then just figure things out because I don't have much going on for me right now, like in terms of time. I don't have that much time. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go get dressed. I'll see you before I leave the house. Okay, so that's the face. There is the face of somebody who has finished doing her makeup. Let's do this instead. So that's the face card we'll be spotting today. I like it. I think it looks nice. I did a colorful top and I'm wearing just blue shorts. And yeah, I need to head out. Bye.
Poa, sasa nimeenda pale yule kijana sikumpata, inasemekana hana simu. Sasa itabidi niende jioni na mambo huwa nalala yako. Lakini kama huwa nalala sana.
Sasa jioni haitakuwa late sana kwa sababu na tukifika alafu tukose kupata hiyo utafanya nini?
Nyumba iko.
Lakini sasa shida sio na wakikuwa na hizo rules. Unaona kama wengine walikuwa nazo. Hiyo iko pande gani? Na tuko na guarantee tutapata hiyo.
Guarantee tutaipata hiyo.
Uko sure?
Yeah.
Kwa sababu sasa kesho nitakuwa nimefunganya virago vyangu nitoke. Sasa nikitoka ndafika huko alafu sina mahali pa kuweka.
Tutaipata. Mimi leo nitaenda pale, nitakaa pale hata kama ni usiku saa ngapi. Nimsubiri alafu nikwambie.
Haya, sawa. So ningoje uniambie jioni. Haya, sawa. Juu sasa sisi tunapanga kufunganya vitu kesho tuanze safari.
Haina shida.
Haya. This is where we are now. Today is the 9th and I still do not have a house. So the last time we spoke, I mentioned that Juma had found me a house. Yesterday I called those guys. So two things happened. First off, they forgot to ask about the pets. So now suddenly they were like, oh, no pets allowed. So I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. And then two, yesterday I called. So first of all, the number that I got for those guys wasn't going through, like no one was answering. So yesterday I was given a different number, and then when we spoke, so the first thing they said is they don't actually allow pets, and they're like, oh, let me consult. Then they're like, I'll get back to you. And then they like started becoming a bit dodgy, where they were like, oh, we want 2 months deposit. Initially I'd been told it's 1 month deposit, 1 month rent. Then now suddenly it was 2 months deposit, 1 month rent, and they were being paid out to different accounts, which now that was like a red flag, very glaring red flag. And then they just started like being very pushy. It's like, oh, have you made the payment? I'm like, no, I need to see what that argument looks like. They're like, okay, you can make an exception for the pet, but now they're assuming it's one cat, and they're like, as long as you take care of it. And I'm like, why do you think I'm leaving Nairobi with my pets if I'm not taking care of them? So it just became, I just got a really bad feeling about it. So I decided against going there. Then Juma got a lead for yet another spot. But then when he went there, the caretaker wasn't available. And then he was like, oh, he'll go back early this morning. So yeah, I was telling him, by the way, Juma, I'm freaking out. And then he's like, don't freak out, the house is available. I'm like, he's too chill. And I'm like, okay, there's one thing, he's super confident, which, yay, but also at the same time, it's like, should I be that chill? So that's what I'm telling him. I'm like, dude, tomorrow I have to pack up my house because now on this other side, I'd already told these guys I'm moving and I just received a call where they're like, you said you're leaving this month. And I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. And they're like, oh, okay. So that's where we are right now, currently. So hapo ndo tuko right now. Also, my throat is really giving me a hard time right now. I was struggling to swallow during the night, like I couldn't swallow my own saliva. It was very painful. Mambo ni mengi. Muda ni mchache, lakini mambo ni mengi. Hello, I am finally back home. It's 6 p.m. I just arrived, but I came bearing tools and things. So I got this. It's shrink wrap for wrapping things that I mentioned, like the mattress, things that have fabric essentially. And then finally came home with my boxes. So I have 2 really large ones that are going to carry some lightweight-ish things. Then I have a lot of the medium ones. This is the size of the medium. I'll show you. I'm about to just close them up or whatever them are. Those are the mediums. I have about 7 of those, and then I have 6 of the tiny ones. These ones are good for like a lot of heavy stuff like cups and mugs that will bulk up or weight up really fast. Apparently power has been going on and off all day, so my hope was that I was gonna get home, shower, and immediately get started on this. So looks like we're just gonna get started on it. Also, to make things easier, I kept this from the last time I moved. As much as I gave away the boxes, I kept this. I just bought a bunch of sellotape, and I have a bunch of this for my delicates. Not those kinds of delicates, if you know what I'm saying. So it's time for us to get started. I need scissors to cut this. I need I picked this up. So I have scissors and shears, and I also have like this box cutters. It's a tiny one, so it's gonna have to do. Also thought it's nice to have a tiny one. You can put it in your bag and no one would miss that. I don't know why that's the thought that came to mind, but it is. So I am going to do the boxes, and then I'm going to show you what each size looks like, and then we're going to get started on the packing. Has Juma gotten back to me yet? No. I am packing my things to leave this house, and I don't have a house yet. I just know I'm moving to Diani. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. All I know is I'm leaving. To where? Nijumi. I don't know. Oh, also, I went to China Square. I wanted to get like a really big dog carrier so that I could have 2 of my cats sit in that one, and then the normal one that I have, I could have one of the cats sit in that one. Let me show you the size of the one I have. Ziggy just saw me coming out with this and ran away. So this is the size that I have, okay? This is the size I have, which is quite large. I can't carry all the cats in this though, because first of all, my cats be hefty. Hi Ziggy, coming. If I try to grab Ziggy right now, he's gonna run away because he already did. Because he's gonna think I'm trying to put him in this, and they don't like it because anytime they say this, it means going to the vet. Ziggy, come see the bag. Jojo just joined Ziggy under the bed. So, as I said, I went to, where did I go to? I went to China Square in search of a big one. I wanted to get the big dog one because I was like, they'll be comfortable in there. They can have like a thingy for pooping. I can have some food in there. But then they didn't have any, not even the tiny ones. They only had like cat litter containers, but they didn't actually have any carriers. The other place I could have checked was Carrefour. They usually have like big ones, good pricing, but I was not close to a Carrefour. So I opted for something that might, I don't know how well it's gonna work out, but I'm assuming it should. I got one of these. I got two actually, so that I can have two cats in the bags and then one in the carrier. I got two of these bags. They seem large enough. They get to see the world. They get to meow at me and shout at me as much as they can. And then I will figure the rest of everything else out. I just noticed after I got home that one of them didn't have like the thing inside that goes up here. So I'm just like, no, that's not cool. But they already come with this. So a lot of air circulation. But then the downside with this is they'll have to sit upright. But then if they want to sleep, I think I can do this. Because I was seeing like the other ones, but they were too dull. And I'm like, I don't think that's what I want for the cats. So hopefully this works. It is a long distance. Honestly, I wish they allowed cats in the SGR. Because I'd have just booked all of our seats. And then it just, you know, the way people fly with their cats. Then it would be just me and this. And it's half the journey. That's what I'd have done. But unfortunately, they do not allow pets on the SGR. So this will have to do. My fingers are very much crossed that this works and my cats don't end up suffocating on the journey. But I'm going to keep checking up on them because also that's the beauty of like us driving down. Yo, let me tell you, Homa is taking me badly. Yo, inanipeleka mbaya. Proper. So, I'm going to like close up some of the boxes so that I show you the different variety of sizes that I'm working with. And then I can tell you like the smaller ones and the medium ones are good for like heavier stuff. These big ones are not that good for heavy things. Last time when I did like heavy stuff in them, I regretted it. I will not lie. I don't know if they have like a recommendation. Also, the other thing I like about this particular boxes is that I can actually write what contents I have in them and stuff like that, and which room they're going to, you know. I want to see if they have like a recommendation on the weight they can carry, because maybe I just overpacked last time and that was a problem. Nope, it just has someone's name, the GSM, manufacturing date, and all that. This, and then this multiple times. Oh, I thought this was wider than. Oh, okay. So that's the whole point of this. It really makes everything a lot easier. Okay. Time to start packing things. My problem is I have a lot of tiny like trinkets and stuff. That's my biggest issue. Okay, I guess our first box is done and heavy as fuck. Very, very heavy. Wow, that's actually heavy. so the darkness is darkening. Makes zero sense. But I'm just gonna keep filling up boxes as much as I can. So there's no power, and I hope that power comes back. Because also doing this without power is not gonna be it. I cannot. And I will not. I refuse to. Please. It's like, it's the least you can do, man. Just making sure I have power. Because I have a long night ahead of me. Because I need to finish packing. I have to be out of this house tomorrow. So, I don't have a lot of options on. Because if I stay beyond tomorrow, I'm going to be charged for December. And I'm not about to pay rent in 2 separate places for the month of December. So, that's not who I be. Yo, this is madness. I need to call Juma. I need to pressure Juma and be like, my guy, worries not. So I'm gonna go and get started on like ab mugs and whatever things that are not currently in use anyway. We have some dishes that are in the sink. We're gonna clean those and use them later. But for now, I can just start stocking up some of these boxes as much and as far as I can. So let me continue doing that. I hope power will be back since that you can see something. Because right now it's like total darkness and chaos, and I have no lighting. Like, forget like the lighting in the house. I can't even like switch on my lights to help you see a bit better. So, oh no, my nene. Oh, I'm gonna take all this my 2 notes with me. This one says, if you want to work on your art, work on your life. And the other one says, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Just reminders. All right, let's do this. What I've done is I've connected my laptop. Okay, you can see it. My laptop is connected to this light. This is what it looks like without the laptop. I don't think it's gonna be. So now we have to. Okay. Let's see how this one will start. Now 10:02 p.m. Come on, I don't think you can see. There we go. Briefly, we saw it. I am exhausted. I will not lie to you. I am exhausted. My head hurts. I've not been able to shower yet because power is still not back. It's been doing that on and off thing. The Homa is doing the most. I've made a dawa. Or rather my brother made me a dawa, and well, we made dawas. I don't know why I'm getting caught up in who made the freaking dawa. Point is, I've had a dawa and I don't have painkillers, so my head hurts, and I have only done 3 full boxes, but it's boxes of like really small things. So most of my plates, my bowls, my glasses are put away. I still have a couple more small-ish things that need to be sorted, but I don't have capacity. I don't have capacity for it right now. I just want to sleep. I honestly just want to, I'm feeling cold for some reason, and I'm stepping on the floor with no socks and no sandals. I'm gonna be one of those people that people talk about and they go like, you didn't shower today. I'm not. I don't have capacity to start boiling water to do the bucket high school life thing. I don't have capacity to even hold this freaking phone. Also, my back hurts. The joint, I don't know what that joint is. The joint where my pelvis, or like that V where your legs actually begin, it's been hurting all day, and I've been trying to understand why, because I don't know. it's painful. That's all I know. And like when I move, I feel pain and I am tired, is what I'm saying right now. I am exhausted. Because, see, this is why I wanted to shower first. I wanted to shower and feel like a bit refreshed. But right now, I just feel tapped out. So, I'm going to pray to whoever, the gods of Kenya Power, if they exist, and hope that they'll get their shit together as I am sleeping. And that when I wake up in the morning, their shit will have been gotten together and I'll be able to do a couple more things in the morning and I'll have a bit more energy because it's not after a full day of work and it's like, a full day of exhausting work. I still have to get some work done tomorrow. I need to talk to Paul. Listen, Mimi, right now I don't even know what I'm operating on. It's not faith, it's not hope, it's just madness. Because what else would you call this? I don't have a house. I haven't confirmed with my transport guy. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully, by the time I see you tomorrow, I'll sound better, I'll be feeling better, the headache will be gone, and I'll be cleaner. Maybe. Maybe not. Depends with what time I wake up. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. I woke up sick. Oh, yeah. So I woke up sick. I've had a headache all night. When I was going to bed last night, I told you I had a headache. It became worse. I've had a headache all night. I didn't have any painkillers in the house. In the morning at like 7:30, we tried to get some painkillers from the shop. Today is the day that that lady decided she needs to do something in the morning. We don't have that many shops around here. So I've just received a concoction of medication. I had to send a Buddha guy to pick up meds for me. I have taken one cetirizine. I have taken one flugon pill. I have taken two strepsils. The second one is currently in my mouth. I have taken Maramoja. I hope this is not over medicating. I just have too much going on, man. And I've chewed 2 times for my tummy because I woke up. My tummy hurts, like I couldn't even move. Even now, like I'm getting to moments where like there's so much sharp pain. Like right now, I'm feeling it on the sides. And it's painful to move. Power still hasn't come back. Never came back last night. So I tried to charge my phone with the little juice that was left in my laptop. For some random reason, it didn't charge, so my phone died. I woke up to a dead phone this morning. My power bank wasn't that well charged, so now I'm trying to use the on and off electricity to sort of charge my phone. I'm here to talk to the movers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm just gonna ask these guys to like charge me for like 2 days. And it's not food I ate because I didn't really eat much yesterday. I didn't eat anything. What did I eat, Jonah? Yeah, dinner. Ginger, are you okay? Ginger is fighting boxes. So, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why my body is reacting the way it is. I don't know why everything is falling apart. It's insane. But you know what? I'm gonna soldier on. This is important to me. I'd rather have all my boxes packed and then just try to figure out the next part. But I'm feeling like feverish, like I'm sweaty. Yo. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I'm gonna boil some hot water and drink that and see if that's gonna help. The worst, or rather, not the worst, the most work of packing is in the kitchen and in the second bedroom where I have like my tools and those 2 small things that I was talking about yesterday. I've just seen more notebooks that need to go back to go into that notebook box. Oh my lord. yo, I don't know. And it's not like that stomach ache for, there's those like tummy aches that you get that, like if you go to the bathroom and like have a long haul, you'll be okay. It's not one of those. It's like some random sharp pains, and I don't even know what's causing them. Um, Juma is yet to call me. Yesterday we spoke at night. He said that the house, the house he had told me was a guarantee. Let me tell you. Again, I think I'm just moving in madness right now. The house that was meant to be a guarantee finally got there, and it's still under construction. No electricity. There's some work that's still being done. And then it was like, if worst gets to worst, we'll just get you a temporary spot for a couple of days. And I'm just like, okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess we're gonna figure it out. I don't know. I need to figure out how my stuff is leaving this place. Where will I spend the night today if we're leaving early morning? Again, there's so much happening. Too much. Too much is happening. Too much is happening. And I feel like my brain is struggling to handle all of it. Because even my body like kind of wants to shut down. Um, so I don't know if my nervous system is like now a lot of whack or what. I have no clue. But I'm gonna start by finishing up on packing, especially the kitchen, and then immediately move into the second room because the bedroom it's mostly like clothes. Um, that's not gonna be. I wanted to declutter. While I was doing this, yo, guys. Oof. Mm, yeah, I don't know. I wish I had like a bit of time to like take the meds and then take a nap. But even getting the Buddha guy to go pick this stuff up for me was a bit hectic. Couldn't find him at first. That's why it's super late. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish pack this up, and then I'm gonna see you. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better because I've taken a precaution of all this. Hopefully power will be back so that I can charge my things. I can take a shower, um, and then we can see what's going on. Yeah, let's do that. Yay. Yeah. Yeah. I I'm feeling a little better now. I have packed a lot of boxes. This is like food stuff and some more stuff. We have jars. That one is packed. These are the only empty boxes I have. And in the kitchen, we have the ones that are over here. I'm feeling a little better. Although, like, even as I speak right now, I feel like my ears are blocked off and I feel like I'm dragging my words. I just came out of the shower. I need to leave the house. And I need to start making those calls so that we figure out what the logistics situation looks like. But once I make those calls, it's almost 3 right now. It is 2:34 actually. I need to pick up some things and take them down. I have to go pick up something from my friend's place. I need to pick up a fan that was given to me by my mom, but it's at my sister's house, but my sister is not around. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get that. But I think all this is going to work out once I find out when we're leaving. I still do not have a house up to this point. December 10th, 2:35, I'm guessing now. Still 2:34. Okay. 2:34 p.m. 10th of December. I still don't have a house that I'm moving into. Juma is yet to get back to me. So I need to make that call as well. Yeah. Right now, man. Nico too. My body feels like a log. It feels like I feel I'm feeling like I would like to just collapse somewhere and chill. I still have a lot of things that need a bit of packing. But like I said, the kitchen, I think for me is the most stressful, and I think I've done most of it. The rest of the stuff does not necessarily require like the bubble wrapping and the stuff. The stuff that required that is mostly the fragile, glassy type stuff, which I think I've done most of. Just kidogo left. Oh yeah, my tea kettles. So I don't know what time I'll be back, but also once I make that phone call and figure out in terms of movement, how we are moving, in terms of logistics, then I might be able to move a bit more saner. That's the word. So, yo, it looks so hot outside. It looks extremely hot outside. And my body feels like I'm still feeling very feverish. Like, there's this heat that I keep feeling in my body. I feel like I'm constantly sweating. I have decided to just wear nini on my face. What's it called? Aloe vera gel. Should I wear sunscreen? Probably. Do I have the energy for it right now? No, I do not. I did not want to start doing like a bunch of things, so I just did the aloe vera gel. That should do for now. My nose still feels blocked. Yay, my ear, one of my ears just unblocked. I can hear a bit better now. Yo. Anyway, power is back, so that's good. It's been back now like a couple of hours, although it went out again. So that's helpful. That's how I've been able to take a shower. I made it to my friend's place. Waiting on some things to get here. I picked up the thing. It was a package from one of my friends, so I had it sent over here. So during the ride over, I had a call with one of my friends. I was just trying to figure out the situation, and the question that kept popping up was, would I rather be feeling lost here, like Nairobi slash Kiambu, or would I rather be feeling lost in Diani? I had this random thought, and I was trying to talk it through with my friend, where I was thinking that maybe I can put my things in storage and be homeless for a while. Because one, the option is paying the December rent and then using the month to like get busy on trying to find a spot until I get one. But then that means I could pay rent like today, which I have until today, because like I said, when I got into the house it was around 10th of December, so they don't have a problem with me being there till today. So once we get to tomorrow, then that conversation changes. So in my head I'm like, I could pay, but then I might end up paying and then find a house just after I've paid, which then becomes insane. So I was thinking of having my stuff in storage until I get a house. I can go to my mom's house um, as I figure that out. Option two was me getting my stuff in storage and then finishing all the pending stuff and then going and finding myself a house, because I feel like I'm the only person who's finding this matter to be very urgent. I feel like people are taking it too casually, and even when I say, guys, I need some form of confirmation. I need some form of an idea of stability in one way or another. So that's where I'm at. I was feeling a little, don't know how to say it, lost and panicky. Yeah, that's the word. I was feeling very panicky. And I don't like that panicking feeling. So I'll just take it a day at a time. But now I'm just thinking it's very urgent for me, so I can just go figure that part out myself and then just be like, cool, now I know what we're doing, and then just get my stuff and go. I don't know. I think this whole waking up sick, because even I was like, I'm gonna power through it. I still feel like shit today. My body feels off. Um, my nostrils, my throat, my ears. It's annoying. But I'm hoping that maybe I think I'm trying to handle and juggle so many things at the same time. So I feel like my brain is also overwhelmed in terms of trying to figure out and get answers for multiple things that it's not in a position to at the moment. So I'm thinking, okay, let's focus on one thing, sort that, then focus on the next thing, sort that, then focus on the next thing. Because I've been thinking, I need to move, I need to pack, I need to find a house, I need to finish. I'm working on this space for my friend. I've just decided I'm going to do like one thing at a time, one step, and then the next, and then the next. And then eventually everything will fall into place. That's what I'm hoping. Morning. I have packed most of my stuff apart from the cats. Just kidogo stuff here and there, and then everything will be officially packed. And so the decision is I am going to store my things at my friend's house. She has a house that she's currently not using, so I'm going to go store my things there. So basically, being homeless for a while, a couple of days actually. So I'm going to store my things there, and I'm also going to be staying at her house for the next couple of days, so that I can wrap up my friend's place by the weekend. And then the hope is that maybe then I can go down, I can go back down to Diani on Monday. And then when I go down, once I find a spot, my things will just be brought down there. Next week, we are going to definitely find a spot. Ziggy, don't you dare. We're definitely going to find a house in Diani, and we're going to move in. So I don't have to pay for two houses. She'd already paid rent for that one. She's currently not using it, so saving grace. Because the other option was I was gonna take all my things to my mom's place, and then stay there for a while as I like finish by the weekend, and then go down to Diani and do this whole thing. Same way. I'm feeling a bit better now, but I don't like that I sound nasally. I don't like that my ears still feel blocked, and I really, really hate blowing my nose. I don't like it. Um, my transport guy, look at this one. My transport guy is going to come at 2, which I'm glad because it's given me enough time to finish packing up. So he's gonna come in at 2. At 11:30, I'm going to the other space to create space for my things to just come in and be stored. And now I'm realizing the mistake I made as I was packing my suitcases. So these are clothes. Oh, Nathaniel, anza kunitolea curtains. Okay, so these are my clothes. This is where I've packed my clothes. I haven't opened. I can't see. So we have this suitcase. That one's already for what? These are like socks and heavy socks and stuff. These are like things that I'm like beddings and sweaters, jackets, towels. They're in the large box. So the mistake that I made is most of the clothes that are here that I can be wearing for the next couple of days should have gone into that case. So that becomes the suitcase I'm moving around with. That even as I'm going down, I can carry that. But now they're like at the base, and then the rest of the clothes should be here. So I feel like I might switch out some of the items and replace into this suitcase. So this becomes my easy to access things case. I don't know if you can see anything there. That becomes my easy to access everything case. And then this can be for storage type. Oh no, what happened to my sweater? What's this?
Yeah, so this can be for storage in the meantime case. That's the only thing in here. These are things that I'm giving away. We packed up like my... Oh, I haven't packed up my makeup. I was undoing my lights. I've removed most of the things from in here. So we have them in their different whatever containers. I just need to figure out how we're going to carry them. Some are in bags, and this is what the living room is currently looking like. So I think all of the stuff is kitchen stuff. Most of the stuff is kitchen stuff. So we have, I didn't realize like how stuffed my kitchen is, but also I'm glad that I packed all my tiny whatevers. It's because I have a lot of tiny little things that I like. So you can tell that one's cleared, that one's cleared. This is a history of Pringles I've eaten. Sometimes they end up there, and then so these are dishes that I had to clean because we used some last night. So I've cleaned them, we'll wait for them to dry, and they'll go into this box. And then they'll top up this one. And this is everything that is still looking for a spot, which I think will fit into this. Anything that I've not fungad is because it has a bit of space where something else could go in. And then we have a lot of carrier bags. So that's where we are as far as packing and leaving is concerned. I'll need to do the cats before the guys get here. I showed you, I think I showed you the bags. I'm gonna try and film as I try and force my cats into the carriages and stuff. So I'm thinking Ziggy and Jojo will go into the backpacks, and then Ginger can go into the carriage because he's a lot bigger, so he needs a lot more space. So, well, they're all quite large, but out of the three of them, Ginger is the largest, so it makes sense for him to have like a lot more space. Then at least this will also be a good tester for how well these bags are going to travel, because now we're going to go with them to my friend's house. It's not too far from here, but just to see their reactions. And then now after that, we can see if we need to maybe make an adjustment on what that's going to look like for a longer journey. I need to remove my fan. I've removed the ninnies. I don't know where to place them. I realized they will fit a lot better in a bigger box, like the 3 frames that I have that have glass. So now I think maybe I can funga them with the nini, and then we wrap them and hope for the best. Because I realized maybe I should have gotten one more large box. Maybe. Anyway, that wasn't the and then I was actually trying to talk about. The books are so heavy. My friend sent me like our friend that is, a really cool gift, which is a mandala coloring book for adults, and I love coloring books. I am a huge fan. It has a card. I'm a huge fan of coloring books. I like that with this one, they're only on one side, which means if I want to like tear the page and frame this as an art piece after I color it in, I actually can. So I'm like, oh, it's actually really cool. And the cover is very velvety, so I absolutely love it. And she sent me like a really cute card in there. And then she also sent me like a pack of tea, infused tea bags. The ones that other people might have to enjoy are these ones, because I don't really drink milk tea. These are the ones that come with like a creamer. So it says it has tea, sugar, milk, and flavor. So it's something that they brought. So this one, other people will have to enjoy this, because I'm not really a milk drinker. I only take my milk if it's in ice cream or yogurt and mala, and then 2 face masks as well, and a little something to go with the tea. So it's really cute. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna try and do this last minute thingies, these 2 small things that are left, and then we see how that goes. yeah. My throat is still iffy. Do I have more strepsil? I do. Wanna take? Oh, I should take another one of the Flugon and the Cetirizine for today. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep doing this. I have about an hour and a half. And Sanga Pepper, just check what's the time.
10:40.
Oh, an hour, because then I have to go to the other house, sort the space for where these things are going to go, and then at 2 p.m. We come carry all the things and take them to that house. Like I said, not too far, so happy about that. Yeah, I'll see you in a while. Hello, it is 6 p.m. That's with a P. And we've just cleared out. That's the TV. And a couple of small things. Jojo ran away. Let me. Okay, so I put the cats in the bag. Jojo and Ziggy, I put them in the bags. And then Ginger, I put in the box because it's a lot bigger. So Jojo ran away. He managed to open the zipper on the side of the bag and he ran out. So we have Ziggy. So we have Ginger here. I'm so sorry, guys. And we have Ziggy chilling. Ziggy has been the chillest. Jojo! Jojo? He was over there. So I need to get Jojo back in his bag. So now it's up because it's a short distance. So I'll put it here. He had come. And then I lost him again because I called someone, and so when he saw someone coming, he ran away. So now, even now with this guy's here, I don't think he's gonna come, so they're picking up Nini. But we've cleared out everything in the house. Actually, this wire, I love it. I was given by my mom, this hanging line. It's like those Kenya Power CG whatnot. It's been really good. So the house, like there are no lights because, well, I took my bulbs. That's why. So everything, this space has served its purpose in our lives, and it's time. Nathaniel, sinaona nilikwambia usivae hizi viatu kunisikiza, ona zimeachwa. Yes, Ginger? Okay, so now I'm waiting for the Uber and then we can head out. I look like I feel. I'll not lie to you. I am in so much physical body pain. My homa has escalated.